Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We're Only Gonna Do This Once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of We're Only Gonna Do This Once.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to We're Only Gonna Do This Once. Rolls me.
All right, ready, everybody?
1, 2, 3.
Sorry, what's your name, by the way? Oh, okay, that's nice to meet you. I'm
And then I give a wink to the camera. I'm telling knock jokes. Knock.
No, Forrest. No, I'm tired. Yeah, it's haha, very funny.
Light stick who? I have a light stick. Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Reed. I am your DM for the evening, and welcome back to another episode of We're Only Gonna Do This Once. Tonight, we are playing Sorcerers Without Borders by Sir Godfrey. And get ready, because we're only gonna play this once. Thank you all for joining us this evening. I'm very excited about this game and about these lovely guests that we have. So we're going to go around and do some introductions, and then we will get crack-a-lackin'. So as always, my name is Reed. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E. You can also find me on Saturdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing some Space Pirate D&D on twitch.tv/Starlight Tales. And I will pass it over to Meg.
I am Meg, not Margaret, and you can find me on both TikTok and Twitter at Meg, not Margaret. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm super excited to play this game tonight.
Thank you, Meg. Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. My pronouns are they, she. You can find me on TikTok at Wakey Cornflakey. I also play in Tales from the Known Lands on Twitch under the same handle at 11 a.m. CST. We are currently on hiatus, though, but catch up on all of the clips that I made of us.
Cool. Thank you, Rachel. Squid the Dude.
Hi, I'm Squid the Dude, or Ken, whichever you prefer. I use he, him pronouns, and you can find me on TikTok at squid.the.dude, not periods, not dots. Here, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And on Twitter at main_Neff.
Thank you. And last but certainly not least, our returning guest for the evening, Shiloh.
Hi, I'm Shiloh. I use he, him pronouns. And you can find me on Twitter at iSunshower.
Cool. Well, without further ado, we will get started. The spooky background music. It's happening. Okay. Your train pulls into the station, and the first thing you're greeted with is caution tape dangling from every surface. The sign welcoming you to the town of Rose Lake has an addendum, an extra piece of wood hanging off of the bottom, telling you to turn back before it's too late. But you're not the type to turn away from a challenge. Yesterday, you received a letter from Larissa Sable, the mayor of the town, begging you to meet her in her office in the town hall, stating that something terrible is happening. And so the train speeds off, leaving the four of you standing in front of this town that looks like it's inhabited by ghosts. We're going to go around and do some character introductions. So if you want to introduce us to your character, tell us their name, what they look like, what their vibe is, that would be great. And we're going to start with Arden.
Oh, yeah, that's me. So Arden, I'm playing Arden, who uses she, they pronouns. Arden is an intelligence caster, and kind of true to form, she kind of has a stack of books with her at all times and thinks she can find the answers to everything in there. Probably about 5 foot even. Sorry, is there anything else that I need to say about them? Or
no, whatever you feel you want to share. Cool. All right. Yeah. Thank you. Aethelhard.
So Ethelherd is kind of like he's also an intelligence caster and an essence caster, so he's kind of like a little skinnier. He's not terribly coordinated. He probably trips a little bit off the train, using his staff to stand upright. But he's kind of a skinnier, lankier guy. He's got some big round glasses, signature sorcerer hat, and some sorcerer robes, I guess.
Cool. Thank you. Bailey.
So my boy Bailey, Thurgood, he, they pronouns. Kind of taller, like 6 foot, 6'1" kind of guy. Muscular, but not overly. It's just very, got some like longish hair, but not too long, kind of like that 90s kind of thing going on, with the middle part. Just very strong himbo vibes.
The best.
We love to see it.
Yep. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah.
And Spoons.
Yeah, I regret the name now that I know it's a spooky game. I'm playing Sylvia Spoons McGee this evening. Sylvia is, she used to be a dancer, so she is kind of tall, very like lean and muscular, and she just has this aura about her of like gracefulness, and like just seems very cool and collected. And yeah, she's ready to help out where she can.
Cool. So yeah, the train speeds off from behind you. Your robes are kind of kicked up by the wind, as it seems like the driver could not get out of this town fast enough. In front of you lays the welcome to town sign, some buildings, and a bunch of caution tape. What would you like to do?
Is the caution tape like cordoning off anything specific, or is it just kind of around?
It looks like it was attempting to block off like the entrance of the town. It's not doing a very good job because like it's not like it's just ordinary caution tape. But that looks like that was the intention.
Okay.
Does it look like it'd be easier to go over it or under it?
Roll me, an intelligence check.
Sure. Good thing I've got 4 in this. 1 success.
Incredible. It's tape. You could cut through it. You could break through it. You could step over it, under it. There's just tape.
I'll take a step over it.
Yeah, you do that. You walk over it, and you are now on the other side of the caution tape.
Give everyone a thumbs up.
And then you explode.
Yeah. Arden didn't want to be the first one to walk past the caution tape, so is it Ethelherd?
Yeah.
Yeah. Once Ethelherd like walks past it, like she will kind of like very like delicately like walk over it. Looking kind of like they don't want to be here. Spoons will follow and kind of give Arden a little pat on the shoulder. It's okay. We'll just have to go find the mayor, and then we'll figure out what's going on and take it from there. If you say so.
A little
this is
tumbleweed tumbles by. No, you're good.
But this is where we're supposed to be, right? I don't see anyone here.
Can we see like we're meeting Larissa Sable in like City Hall, or did she say where we were meeting?
Yeah, she said in the town hall.
In the town hall. Can we see that from where we are?
Yeah, you look around. There's a couple buildings that are kind of like in the center of town, and there's one big one that has like the big letters of town hall on them. It's about like a couple 100 feet away from you, not that far.
Oh, neat.
It's a pretty small town.
Spoons will kind of do this elaborate bow and like gesture and say, "After you."
Oh, thank you. And Bailey just walks very like just goes for it. Like, Wow, this place, I appreciate the architecture. It looks really amazing. I dare say, I think my house will look like this.
Arden will follow very closely behind Bailey. He is big, he will protect me.
Yeah, you guys make your way over to the town hall. The doors are boarded up with wooden boards that kind of seem haphazardly hammered to kind of prevent maybe something from getting in, maybe something from getting out. You don't really know, but that is what you're faced with as you walk up to this building.
I would like to knock on one of the boards.
You knock on one of the boards, and in one of the windows, kind of to the left of the door, you see a forehead and some eyes poke out and go, "Are you alone? Were you followed?"
Well, I'm not alone. I've got my sorcerer companions here with me, but it's just the four of us.
Okay. Give me one moment. And the figure kind of walks away from the window. You hear the sound of a hammer picking nails up out of a wooden board as the boards slowly but surely fall down. And you see, yes.
Can I use my rote spell of magnetism to pull out all of the nails on one side?
Yeah. Go ahead and give me a roll. This is going to be a 1 success.
Okay. One moment. Okay. I got 2 successes.
Perfect. Yeah. So as this person starts working on one side, you pull all the nails out of the other, and the boards start clattering to the ground. The person looks a little bit shocked and surprised, scared for a moment, and then grateful as they usher you into the building.
I would like to put all of these bent nails into my special little pocket. I have a special pocket for that.
You have a special pocket?
I've decided that I now have a special pocket.
your nail pocket?
My nail pocket.
Yes, perfect. As you come in, they start putting the boards back on the door frame. Hi, hello, hi, Larissa, the mayor of this town. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. Things are bad.
Oh.
Yeah, you seem to have a lack of doors.
Yeah, not really the only problem, but definitely a pressing one. Come, follow me into the office. Let's get out of the main entryway, because the lack of doors. And she starts walking down a hallway, makes a left, and you see a nice cushy office. She sits behind a desk and gestures to a couple other seats for you all to sit down in, and has whoever enters in last close the door behind you. She sits down at her desk, takes a deep breath. Okay, well, we're having a dilemma. 3 days ago, all of the people buried in the town cemetery dug their way out of their graves and are now walking around. So yeah, that's why I wrote to you. I've heard great stories of the great humanitarian acts that you all have done. And so I figured, who else to ask but you guys.
Mm-hmm. You said they were walking all around town. I didn't see anyone.
Yeah, they tend to be a lot more active at night.
Ooh.
This is like an undead type thing, not like they got reanimated and they're looking to get their old properties back or something.
I think that would still be undead. Arden kind of interjects.
I haven't really had a chance to talk to them to see what they're interested in. Kind of haven't gotten past the eating the brains part. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Other questions?
About how many people in the graveyard? It doesn't look to be that terribly big of a town.
That's a great question. Started with about 20.
Okay.
We're now at about triple that. Not a very large town, but we do have a lot of tourists. Our blacksmith was very famous for their weapons manufacturing. So we had a lot of visitors when this situation began occurring. And now they're also undead, reanimated, whatever we want to call it. Oh, Frankie, please, sir. That was me, not the mayor. Suddenly, this large
That was the
black
blacksmith's
dog.
name, right? Absolutely. So, do you want us to just, put him back in the graveyard? I mean,
put him back in the graveyard, figure out what happened. I just want my town to return back to some amount of normalcy.
understandable.
There weren't any, long-standing curses on this town. Someone that, maybe someone a couple generations ago made angry and said, "You'll rue the day," and, just happens to be the day now.
That's a good question. And she starts rifling through some drawers and pulls out like a big book and puts it in front of you. That's our history. If you'd like to scrub through, see if you can find any curses, be my guest. I crammed for my citizenship test and then kind of forgot everything about it ever since. So
Yeah,
Totally
Arden
understand.
also goes straight for the book. Starts rifling through it for the whole rest of the conversation.
yeah. So both of you are looking through. You can go ahead and give me intelligence checks.
Okay. That's 3 successes for me.
Incredible.
One again.
Incredible. So as you're rifling through, Ethelherd, you start to pick up kind of on the history of this town. It was originally created as a passing through type of place for people to get to the big city, which is where you're all from, that I've clearly given a name. But as Arden starts to pick up the pace and rifle through the book quickly, you start to kind of fall behind as she picks up the pace. Arden, you kind of get a layout of the town. You know that there is the town hall, the blacksmith, but there's also the general store, the bakery, and then the Rosewood Inn and Tavern, as well as the town cemetery. And on the page about the town cemetery, you see that there is a manor that is on the cemetery grounds. And yeah, that's what you kind of get from the book.
Okay. I'm curious, what has Bailey been up to while they just read?
Bailey's been looking around at all the photos, and if there's any photos, she's looking around the walls wow, this place, it's a fixer-upper, but everything has potential, including this wall right here.
Yeah, there's a couple pictures on the wall. One of Larissa, with some giant, large scissors and a ribbon, opening it up, the Inn and Tavern. Some of her with some famous adventurers. Yeah, I mean it's her office, right? So it's mostly about her.
Do any of the photos have anyone in the background that looks slightly more disgruntled than everyone else?
Yeah, what would you like to roll to see if you can see that?
Oh God, I don't know. Totally a oh wait. I would Essence. I would argue Essence.
Go for it.
A 1 success.
Incredible. You look at the picture of like Larissa with the large scissors, and you see like the townspeople who are all like clapping and cheering. And there's like one Boo Radley looking type, like tall, skinny, pale, kind of just like staring directly at the camera amongst the crowd of people like cheering and clapping.
Hey, Larissa. Who? Can you remember this day? Who was this guy?
That is Theobald Knight. He lives in the manor at the cemetery.
What's his deal?
I don't know. He scares me. He's kind of been here forever, like longer than I have, longer than really anyone in town. Yeah.
How long have you been here?
How old are you?
Wow, personal question. I've been mayor of this town for about 4 years now, coming up on my re-election, but they won't re-elect me if everyone's dead. But I've lived here for about 8.
See anything in this book about the town's bylaws about having to be alive to vote? They could still vote for you.
Do you think we could organize undead people to participate in the... Never mind. We can talk about this later. But that's actually a really good point. She like jots down a note on a post-it.
Could I like if Arden isn't like speed reading through and having big brain, could I like see if I could find anything about this Mr. Knight guy? Like if he shows up in the history, like absurdly long.
Nothing about him in the history that you've been able to see.
Okay.
Spoons is looking. Oh, I'm sorry. You go for it.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, Spoons is kind of like trying to peek through some of the boarded up windows, trying to find a zombie. Or undead, I mean.
What do you want to roll to kind of squint through?
I would like to. Let me see. Let me look at our stats here. I think either essence or intelligence, but I'll let you make the call.
Go ahead and do essence.
Okay. That is 2 successes.
Yeah, as you kind of squint through one of the boarded up windows, kind of in the front room, you can see an individual with like tattered up clothing, kind of like pale greenish skin, like dark circles around their eyes, just like slowly walking through town. You can swear that in the back of your mind you can hear like a as they move, but they seem to be alone. It's just them.
Spoons is gonna kind of go over to Bailey and start kind of elbowing him in the shoulder. Like, yo, it's like an actual zombie. Wild.
Why do you think that undead want brains? I like go to Spoons. They're like, why brains of all things? Is it like an intelligence thing? Is it like I want to know the knowledge of my enemies and get smarter? Like there are better pieces of meat that you can eat off of someone in order to gain sustenance.
This is, that is a good point. I've never really thought about it like that before. I wonder. I don't know. Maybe that's a question probably for Arden or Illithid or
Larissa. This would be good research for your campaign if you decide to go through with that, because like I would vote for someone if they sold me something at a bake sale.
Are you suggesting that I bake the brains of the people in this town?
I'm not suggesting anything.
I think it's part of a larger point about buying their affection with food.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you suggesting that I sell them survivors? I'm a little confused.
Did they go after the livestock at all? Maybe, if you have a surplus of pigs or cows.
That's where they went first. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So all right.
All gone. All gone.
Did they go? Sorry, you first.
No, God.
did they go exclusively to the livestock first? Like, did they go through all of the pigs and cows before paying any attention to the people?
Okay.
You're smart.
Has anyone had any success in disabling one, or I don't know if killing's the right word?
I don't really know. I don't really leave my office.
All right. Do you know of anyone who would, or?
If you can find people, they'll be kind of all around town. There's a map in that book if you want to, start. I'm sorry. Frankie! Hey! Stop it! Zombies like to eat brains. Dogs like to eat beds. It is what it is. There's a map in the book. You can look around, see if you can find people. Yeah.
Boons is gonna start loading up her crossbow.
Oh, whoa.
No, not for in here. I should clarify. If we're gonna be headed out there, I saw one out there just now. So I just wanted to make sure that we were prepared.
Right.
I
thought you were like,
no,
you got
that's not. I can see how that could be like confusing. No,
scary.
Sorry.
Okay.
No. She'll just kind of like tuck it back away.
Okay.
Like,
Oh God. No, you're good.
ready
You're good.
yeah.
That was slightly scary.
I do want to take. Arden wants to take a quick look at the picture. Does Theobald Knight in the picture? How old does he seem to look?
Go ahead and roll me an essence check.
An essence. What do I have?
Essence of Theobald.
That is one success.
Yeah. He seems like he looks like he's like 40s, 50s. But you're not sure if that's correct. That's how he appears physically.
Does he look to be human?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least humanoid, yeah.
Okay.
Is it one of those things where just like when people talk about like having like old looking eyes, like an old looking stare, is like that what seems off about him? Or
Yeah, I mean, again, so he's the only one looking like directly at the camera.
Mhm.
Everyone else is like, yeah, woo, like new tavern, how exciting. He just gives off the vibe of like, this is a creepy man.
Okay.
Maybe we should go to that tavern. I feel like that's where some survivors would have gone.
Yes. Madam Mayor, Mrs. Mayor, what is your honorific?
Just Larissa, that's fine.
Oh, Mrs. Mayor, says Arden anyway. Where have the other survivors gone? Do you know?
No, I don't leave my office.
Even before the zombies?
Well, I mean, before the zombies, yeah, but the zombies started appearing, and I was like, I don't want to die, so I locked myself in here.
I see.
Well, taverns are usually gathering places, and I would imagine that that's where some people would be. I think that was a really good idea. Perhaps we can head over there, see if there are any other people, any extra supplies we might pick up, and then go from there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of people who went to go there and, figured they'd get a drink and wait for everything to blow over.
I'll be
Okay.
here.
Good luck. Don't open the door for any zombies. Okay. And Spoons is gonna start undoing all the nails on the boards again.
Yeah. We don't need to roll
I'll put
for
it back
again.
this time. Don't worry about that.
Wait, but didn't you like take didn't you like pocket some of the nails? Like, are there
And then she
places
put
where
them
the
back
boards
in.
like don't?
So
Oh, she did
She
put them
has-
back in.
She
Okay.
has extra nails, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep a couple anyway, but
Yeah.
just in case. The nail
Yeah,
pocket.
you undo the boards and then board back up, and you are outside. The zombie that you saw when you peeked out the window is kind of a little bit further away from you now. It doesn't appear to be looking in your direction at this moment.
She's just gonna kind of point in its direction just to let the others know that it's there, and doing all these like hand signals that they've never used before. So everyone's like, "What the heck is up with that?"
gonna like make sure my glasses are on right and like look around, see if there are any other zombies.
Yeah, go ahead and give me intelligence check.
Three successes.
You are quite positive there are none others out and active right now.
All right.
this
Going
area.
along with the hand signals, I'm gonna give everyone a thumbs up, and I'm gonna start going towards the tavern.
Sure. You walk towards the tavern, which is kind of in the opposite direction that the zombie is going. And you are met with a building that looks quite the same as it did in the photograph that you saw. Only this time, again, no doors. Instead, there are wooden boards, some boarded up windows. And yeah.
Knock, 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 knock. Knocking on the boards.
You do not hear anything.
I'm not a zombie.
Are you sure?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I can vouch for.
Can you prove it?
Do y'all have Shirley Temples?
Okay, yeah, that proves it. All right, give us a second. And you watch as this time, instead of like from the sides, from the center, these like nails come out of the boards and they kind of open like two makeshift doors. Come in. As a human man named Wilhelm ushers you in, and then closes the makeshift doors behind you. Hello. Hi, I'm Wilhelm. Are you guys new here? You should not be here.
We're sorcerers.
Okay, you still shouldn't be here.
We're here to fix the zombie problem.
Okay, well, good luck with that. One Shirley Temple. Any others?
I'll
Two,
take one if you're
three,
if you're at it.
Four? You want one? Two?
Hey, Arden.
Are they frozen?
You might be having some internet issues.
Hi, sorry, am
there
I
you go.
back?
Yes,
you're back.
sorry. No.
Okay, sorry about that.
I thought you were just
Oh,
thinking
school
really
Wi-Fi,
hard
not
about
great.
whether or not you wanted a Shirley Temple.
No. No. Arden will not have a Shirley Temple. She will like wave it off.
Okay, 3. All right. Well, make yourself at home. Okay, I'll be right back. And we'll have kind of runs back behind the bar and starts pouring.
Are there any other? Oh, sorry, you go for it.
No, I was gonna ask the same thing.
Oh
so
yeah.
you go
Is
ahead.
there anyone else in the tavern?
Yeah. You start looking around. There appear to be like maybe 6 or 7 other people on this floor of the tavern.
Well, that's great. There's people here.
Wilhelm comes back with 3 Shirley Temples like awkwardly balanced in his hands as he gives them all. They've got like a nice little cherry on top.
Oh, sweet. Do they have umbrellas in them too?
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
They're good. They're like the best Shirley Temples you've ever had.
Make a
Amazing.
note of that.
This town is known for their blacksmith and their Shirley Temples. And the blacksmith is dead, so now it's just the Shirley Temples.
It's a solid thing to be known for.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Shirley Temple is from Rose Lake in this universe.
Yeah, they created it. It's the Rose Lake special.
Yeah.
They put like a little bit of rose water. That's what makes it taste so good.
Oh,
Oh, hoo-hoo.
of course.
Chompy. So, we made it to the tavern. Good job, team. Spoons is gonna go for like cheers around, like clinking the cups, and then just kind of give Arden like a.
She does not react.
Okay. Well, things are going better than I thought. I mean, there's at least 6, 7 people here, so that's good. Not everyone is a zombie.
Yeah, maybe we should ask them about, how they've been surviving, what they've been doing to make it through this.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they can give us any more information on what the zombies do, because the mayor did not give us that much.
Very true.
I think I'm gonna go up to a group of like a table that has a group of people.
Sure.
Like, hello.
You're met with the eyes of two women who are kind of jump a little bit. Hello, hi, hello, hi, hello.
Hello. I'm Bailey. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Bailey. My name is Hazel. That's Stephanie. Nice to meet you.
It's a lovely day to not be dead or undead.
That is extremely suspicious.
I'm sorry.
That's all right.
So speaking of, how do you feel about the growing population of undead in this town? Or do you have any information as to why or how this happened?
Go ahead and make me an essence check to see how inclined these women are to answer your questions.
Incroyable. Those are 3 success.
I love it. So you see Hazel kind of looking at Daphne, and Daphne's like, "They're harmless. You don't have to worry about it. It's fine." Sorry, what was your question? Hazel's just a little bit mistrusting.
I was just wondering, like how are you guys doing with the growing population of undead people in this area? It seems like it's growing, but you guys seem fine. Also, do you have any more information about all of this?
Well, as far as how we're doing, not well. Can't go home, can't leave this room. So that's kind of not fun. We drank a lot of alcohol the first 2 days, and now we're just kind of trying to sleep that off. As far as how this happened, I have no earthly idea. But if I had to guess, I would say probably some sort of magic spell, maybe some sort of ritual, maybe like a god got angry at us. I don't know. I'm not a magic person. I am, an author. So this is kind of really outside of my comfort zone.
So as soon as she says that, Arden, like, they kind of zoom over to the table, Trip drops their stack of books, picks it up. I'm sorry, did you say you were an author? What kind of books do you write?
Talk to me quickly about what type of books Arden has in that stack.
I think they maybe have like 5 or 6. Like enough that it's not really feasible to be carrying them around outside of a bag. There's I think like 2 spell books, at least 1 dictionary, and like a big dictionary too. Oh, what else? Probably at least one like one like a fantasy novel, maybe a whole trilogy of fantasy novels. Might I say? And there's like, they're probably all really thick, and then there's just like one really skinny one that's just kind of like sandwiched like 2 down that just looks really out of place.
She kind of like looks at your stack of books and points to the skinny one and pulls it out, and you see that it's called like the tale of the 2 cities and the 3 dragons and the 4 pigs. It's like this like really really weird like short story, and it says by Daphne Brightsoul on the bottom, and she's like those that short stories.
They like kind of drop the rest of the books very heavily onto the. Are these people at a table, right? very heavily onto this table. It makes like a loud bang sound because it's a lot of books and they all stack very neatly. And she like kind of like pages through it, looks at the other, oh, you wrote this?
With my own two hands.
I gets very excited and like does the like little like hand thing that I'm doing right now, like, oh, I'm so excited, and has to like take a minute before she can continue with the conversation. So if there's anything else Bailey wants to say,
how do you guys feel about a man named Theobald Knight?
As soon as you say that, Hazel scoffs and rolls her eyes, and Daphne goes, I'll let Hazel take this one, and turns to Arden. Do you want me to like sign that for you? As the two of you like start to have your own conversation. Hazel just kind of crosses her arms across her chest. Well, he is the worst. He is creepy. He smells bad. And like once a year, he leaves his home and bothers us with his presence. And it is normally the worst day of my year. So, yeah, long story short, I fucking hate him.
Did you two used to date or anything?
He's like 200 or something years old. Do I look like I would date a 200 or something year old man? Do I look like I would date a man?
I don't know you.
She like looks over at Daphne, and Daphne goes, I'm sure it was supposed to be a compliment.
And how do you... I hear that Mayor Larissa is looking for a re-election. How do you feel about that? Would you vote for her again?
If she can get this zombie thing under control, sure, she has my vote.
How well do you know Mayor Larissa?
Not very well. I mean, she's the mayor.
Okay.
While sipping on his Shirley Temple, Applehurd would like to look for the buffest person in the bar. Someone who looks like they could probably do some zombie killing and might have already done some zombie killing.
Sure. You look over, you see like a buff man in his 30s and like a little 6-year-old girl kind of sitting at a table in the other corner.
Okay. I'm gonna very carefully head over to there. I don't want to like spook them or anything. I'll wave while I'm heading over.
Yeah, the man kind of waves and then nods at you as you walk over. So he's acknowledged your presence. He knows that you're on your way.
Okay. I'll walk up and be like, "Hello, Aprilred, sorcerer." I'm gonna like pretend to flash a badge. I don't have a badge, but you know that whole thing.
What do you flash instead of a badge?
I have like the coaster that they gave me for the Shirley Temple. Sorcerer, I was brought me and my associates were brought here by the mayor to help with the zombie problem, and I was wondering if you had any useful information that we could use to fix this all up for you.
My name's Rowan. This is my daughter Orla. Orla kind of like waves up at you. Yeah, I mean, we've lived here pretty long time. For first time anything like this has ever happened. Yeah, I mean, ask me any questions you got. I can answer them if I can.
Sure. Where were you the night that this started?
We were at home. It was past Orla's bedtime. And I heard some just terrible sounds coming from the back of our house where we normally keep our animals. Went back there, discovered that there were no more animals, and instead there were people who were kind of rotting away. So I quickly grabbed my daughter. We ran here. Yeah, that's where we were.
All right. And you said the undead ate your animals, yes?
They did, yeah.
Did you notice any of the animals reanimating when they were eaten?
No, I didn't stay long enough to check, Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
No problem at all. Did you come across any along your way? Did you have to combat any?
Yeah, I did. I punched a couple of them real good.
Did it seem to stop them or just halt them for the moment?
I think it halted some of them. One of them I got like right in the head, and I kind of knocked their head off, and that seemed to really halt them. But yeah, besides that, kind of just froze them for a minute.
All right.
Orla pops up and goes, "Yeah, my daddy's really good at punching zombies."
He certainly sounds much better than I.
I'm real good at punching zombies. That's right, Orla, and like pats her on the head.
All right. Well, thank you for your help, and we'll try to clean this up for you, just as quickly as it started.
Of course, you need anyone to punch zombies, you know where to find me.
I think you might be best served staying here in case any zombies get in here that need punching.
I like the way you think, sir.
I like the way you think, and then
I
I'm
like
just
the
gonna
way you think.
Abelhard's gonna kind of like shuffle back and like keep going back and forth until it's
I like the way
just
you
too
think.
awkward to keep doing it.
Incredible.
Spoons is still at the booth, and she is just like, the spoon thing where you put the spoon on your nose and you're trying to get spoons to stick to your face.
Is that why she's called Spoons?
That's why she called Spoons.
Okay.
And she's just kind of observing the different people, just looking to see if there are any like kind of suspicious looking people, like anyone who looks like they might know what's going on a little too much kind of thing.
Yeah, you can go ahead and make me an essence check.
That is one success.
Yeah, you kind of look around. There's only one other group of people that you haven't talked to besides Wilhelm. And they're like three like early 20s individuals who seem to be playing some card game in another corner of the room.
She's gonna kind of just sweep all the spoons off and set them down on the table and make her way over to that to the group of people, sit down and say, "All right, deal me in."
Do you like know what we're playing?
Can I guess with an intelligence check?
Sure.
I only have a 1 in intelligence.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
That's a success.
Yeah, they're playing like BS.
Okay. Yes.
Oh my god, you're like really smart. Yeah, you can hop right in. They put down 3 cards. They go 3 6s.
I don't have any cards, do I?
You don't know.
She's gonna sit and watch for a little bit.
Yeah, as the game keeps going.
Just trying to like suss him out. In between, I guess she's gonna kind of ask, zombies in town, that's pretty funky. Pretty wild for Rose Lake. Zombies are not native species here from what I know.
They're not. It's kind of terrible. And then one of the guys pops up and goes, "Yeah, I would even like call them an invasive species, which is like really kind of harshing the mellow that we used to have in this town. So it's like really, really unfortunate."
Yeah. Any idea why this started happening? Like anyone around here kind of like messed with some old like artifacts or like anger at God or anything like that? At least that you know of.
I think it might be punishment for the pesticides that we've been using in the funeral in the graveyard. Sorry, I like forgot how to speak for a second. I feel like it's probably like, some kind of like spiritual punishment for that. And the woman pops in and goes, "Ruben, you're literally an idiot." No, I think it was probably like that weird old guy who like hangs out in the graveyard. It seems like, they all came from there. So
Theobald, you said? Or his name is Theobald.
Yeah, whatever his name is. Yeah.
Do you talk to him ever, or is he just kind of looming?
No one ever really like talks to him. He's kind of creepy. I don't know, man. It could be like maybe he's like, maybe he wants connection, and like we're kind
Sylvia's
of
got her
not,
notebook and she's writing needs a friend question mark.
we're kind of like not giving that to him, right? Like, I feel like maybe we as a town have failed him. And she pops up. Literally, shut up. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like, what do you, what? Oh my God. I'm sorry. He's like on a different planet, apparently.
Hey, I'm here to just kind of exchange theories, just kind of.
Why? What do you think happened?
Oh, well, I just rolled into town just barely, but from what I've seen, I think that there's like zombies around. It was pretty
my
crazy.
God. I know.
Pretty wild. I haven't seen zombies in a while,
The third person at the table who was kind of silent up until this point pops up and goes, "You've seen them before?"
Yeah, a job a couple years back. I mean, they're not super, they don't pop up as much as they used to ever since a lot of the kind of spiritual settler, kind of rituals kind of started happening a little more. It's been a lot more relaxed since then. But every once in a while, we still get a case.
Cool. Yeah. That's like not cool. That's bad. Like the fact that there are zombies in multiple places is arguably like a really bad thing. I don't know. I think it's cool, man. It's like we have an experienced individual, and that means that like therefore the odds of us solving this issue are like astronomically high. Literally stop talking.
While they're kind of debating between themselves, Spoons is going to try and slip away super mysterious like and just leave a couple of spoons where they were sitting before.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a
coordination.
Yeah, a coordination.
This is my best one. So okay, that's 3 successes.
Incredible. You vanish. And as the woman turns back and goes, "I'm so sorry about..." What the fuck? Dude. She like left spoons. That's so symbolic. It's not symbolic of anything. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about as they start arguing as you slide away.
So Arden is still talking to Daphne while this is going on, but they reluctantly are going to get down to business, and they're talking about books, and like Daphne has signed Arden's book and it's very exciting, and then Arden kind of like remembers why she's here, and she's like, "Oh, and by the way, is it all right if I ask you a few questions about zombies?"
Oh, sure. Yeah, I can't promise that I'll know much, but anything for fame.
And she so she has the stack of books, right? But she also has like a little backpack, and she goes and digs into the backpack, pulls out a notebook and a pen, just like flips it open and just like writes like notes at the top of the page. And asks, so where were you when they first showed up? Were you here?
No, we were at the blacksmith's actually.
Oh. Well, what do you remember happening? If that's okay.
Yeah. I remember hearing rushing coming from the other part of town as people were kind of panicking and all heading in this direction. I was getting a gift for my boyfriend, and as we were running out of the blacksmith, he said, "Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna help fight them." And we were like, "Okay, we're gonna get the fuck out of here." And then we ran over here.
Did you see the way that any of the zombies were behaving?
Like they were dead, but they're no longer dead? I'm sorry, can you be more specific with the question?
Well, what do they look like? Are they rotting? Are they preserved?
They look like they're rotting.
Okay. This is not the answer that Arden really wanted. And so she's gonna kind of be like, did they try and eat you?
They attempted to grab at me, yeah.
Did they talk?
No, it was a lot of that type of thing.
Okay.
Hazel goes, that was actually a really good zombie impression. It was a good job. She goes, I know, I've been working on it. Thank you.
Like makes a note in the notebook, like exactly how Daphne did it. Okay, well, thank you for answering my questions. I really appreciate it. Hopefully we can get this problem fixed and then I can go home.
Yeah. Thank you for coming and helping us. We really appreciate it.
And thank you for signing my book. That really means a lot.
Oh my gosh! Of course. I'm so I'm so happy to meet someone who. My books aren't really popular here. They're more popular in like other places, so it's cool to like meet someone who's read it. And yeah, you guys all kind of finish up your conversations and you congregate back together.
Boons is kind of like crouching like in the corner of the booth, so they're like she's out of sight of like the people she's talking to before. Just kind of like slumped down really low, so like the booth, like, you can't see her. But she kind of like waves y'all over.
I like the way you think, and April Red will like slip into the booth.
Just kind of like small.
All right.
Arden is short enough that they don't really need to slump.
I'm just gonna hover over.
All right. So did we find out like what type of zombies we're dealing with? Is this like a permanently resurrecting, coming back revenant type deal? Is it like a lich? Is it like just some necromancer? Like, is it a curse? Any?
Arden shows everyone her notes from talking to Daphne.
Who's Daphne?
Oh, she's that woman. She's the woman. She's that woman over there.
I was talking to some folks, and one of them thought that it was a curse because they use pesticides in the graveyard. I don't know how much, I don't know how likely that is, but that's one of the options. The other ones seemed pretty convinced that it was that sort of shady knight fella. It's kind of a pun there. Theobald, that guy.
I got the same kind of notes. Daphne and Hazel didn't really know exactly what could have caused it. They were like, maybe it's a spell, maybe it's a ritual, maybe it's God. And then Hazel went off about Theobald Knight saying, quote, he is the worst, creepy, smells bad, and that comes out like once a year, and that is the worst time of the year for her because she hates him. And then also I asked, what about like Larissa's campaign model for re-election, and Hazel said if Larissa fixes the zombie problem, they get Hazel's vote, which leads me to believe this is an elaborate campaign model to re-elect Larissa.
That's
Crazy.
3 options: political corruption, angry druids, Mr. Knight. Theobald?
Theobald.
Theorin? Okay.
Theobald?
Well, it seems like each of these individual trails we were pursuing have led into a singular path. And that leads towards this Theobald Knight. Sorry, I forgot that my microphone's sitting on. I got into it. Anyway, I think it's probably best if we make our way over there and get their 2 cents, just kind of check in, see what that's all about.
Yeah, maybe he's not a bad guy.
One of the other guys was also saying that maybe he just needs a friend. So we can try that, and if that doesn't work, then we'll go from there. Keep it loose,
Mm-hmm. Is there a second story to this building?
There is, yeah.
Okay. Is there like a stairway just like open?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I want to like try to go up there so I can see if I can find like a balcony so we can like look and like visualize our route to see if there's like any like zombies along the way that like we can see right away.
Absolutely. You walk up there, and there are like a couple different rooms because it's an inn. But there's also a balcony with like a big window that kind of overlooks the rest of the town. As you walk up to the window, you see that the sun has started to set, and therefore there are a lot more zombies who are kind of active at this point in time. Well, before you saw one, now there are like 5 kind of in your general area. You see a couple more off in one direction. And go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
3 successes.
3 successes. Incredible. You notice that all of these zombies are all walking in the same direction, all towards the same place. And that is the cemetery and the big house that's kind of on the grounds of the cemetery. And you look at this house and you notice like a Batman-esque like searchlight that's like swinging around in the air. And if you look even closer and if you listen hard enough, you can hear like some EDM music coming from the house. You see a disco ball in one of the windows, some like strobe lights, some fog machines. And yeah, that's what you get from the window.
I typed into chat zombie rave the second before you mentioned the EDM. I'm like, oh my gosh, for real, zombie rave. Incredible.
Dead mouse.
I'll relay this information to everyone. It looks like Theobald's throwing a party. Maybe that guy who said he needs friends was right, and he just didn't go about it this way.
I think we totally have to check it out. And also, I have glow sticks if anyone wants.
Is that in your special pocket too?
Yeah, glow stick pocket next to
so many special pockets.
Spoons just kind of has this like apron kind of thing that just is full of many pockets.
I love the cargo apron.
Yeah. Pass out glow sticks to anyone who wants one.
I will absolutely take one.
Arden can have magic glow sticks if she wants. So
okay. Let me know. Let me know if you need one.
Can I have 2?
Yes.
Oh my god.
And as you guys head back downstairs and start to head out of the tavern, we're going to go ahead and take our break. So we will be back in approximately 7 minutes at 42, whatever hour of your time zone. So stay tuned to see what the heck is happening with this zombie rave. And we'll be back. Hello, welcome back to WOGDTO. We're playing a game called Sorcerers Without Borders. We are about to figure out what the heck is happening with these zombies in this town. So we're gonna jump back in. You guys head out of the Rosewood Inn and Tavern, and you see like 3 zombies kind of walking past you. What would you like to do?
Spoons is gonna start like walking like a zombie and being like, "Come on, you gotta like blend in and everything." And try and kick up some dust to like pat everywhere and get looking like a zombie.
Arden is going to make sure that Bailey is in between her and the zombies.
I will join in on the performance. I'm not going to mess up a good plan.
Thank you.
I think Bailey is going to try to do. So sorry. The party rock anthem shuffle.
Okay.
So from everyone pretending to be a zombie, go ahead and give me an essence check, and Bailey, go ahead and give me a coordination check.
We're about to decide if Bailey is sorry for party rocking or not.
Okay. So this one die that I have has a blank side, and I need to figure out what number it is.
Okay.
10, 8, 2, 6, 9, 5, 3, 7, 1. So that's a 4.
Which is not a success.
That is not a success.
Okay. How's everybody else doing on their pretend zombie rolls?
One success.
One success, two successes. Arden,
I'm not pretending to be a zombie.
You're just standing there?
Yes.
Okay. So Aethelhard and Spoons, you start just becoming accepted by the pack.
Yes.
A zombie kind of brushes up against you, Aethelhard, and is like, yeah. However, Bailey starts doing the party rock anthem shuffle, and the zombies' heads all kind of slowly turn to look at them, and they start walking in your direction, Bailey. And
this is bad. Arden made a bad choice.
Also in Arden's direction. Yes, Aethelhard, what would you like to do?
The lead zombie, I would like to cast my root spell, your shoes untied, and try to like untie his shoes, boots, or whatever they're wearing on their feet.
Incredible. Okay, so that is I think it's going to be just one success needed for that, because it's immediate, a single point, and it is kind of just like it happens. So one success, and because it's a rote spell, you get to add an extra die to your roll.
Sweet. 4 dice. 2 successes.
2 successes, yeah. You watch as the zombie falls and like smashes their face into the ground. And they kind of like are stuck.
I'm gonna like point and laugh, but like still like a zombie. See if they'll like catch on.
Another one goes but the last one is still slowly making their way over to Bailey.
I would like to fire a crossbow bolt at like trying to pin one of their feet down, so they just end up like walking in a circle with like one foot stuck in the ground.
Yeah, go ahead and yes, attacking.
I'm like having to look at the stats and everything.
That's going to be a coordination.
Okay,
and you're going to add 2 dice to that.
Okay, so that's going to be a total of 6 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And that is 1, 2, 3 successes.
3 successes. Incredible. Zombies are quite easy to hit, and the extra success will be used to quickly do it, put your crossbow back, and go back to pretending to be a zombie. So yeah, you pin this zombie's foot to the ground as they start walking in a circle, and the other zombie starts pointing at that one and starts laughing. Congratulations, you have successfully evaded these zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2 of you are still pretending to be a zombie. 1 of you is shuffling, and 1 of you is standing in fear.
I'm specifically. Their plan was Bailey is big and strong, and I can hide behind them. And so, like she is like with the group. She's just not pretending to be a zombie or dancing.
Okay. Incredible.
Boogieing on down.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah. What are you guys doing?
I think it's time to go to the rave. I hear people are dying to go to it.
So the leave button of the Zoom call is actually...
Yeah, I see it. It was nice playing with you all. Thank you all for having me.
That was good. That was good.
Spoons
write that down for a funny clip. Yes, Spoons.
Spoons is gonna kind of like in a zombie voice say to the others, do we want to actually try and get in with the zombies, or kind of go like around and kind of sleuth our way in stealthy like brains? All right, good chat.
think I'm just gonna try to impress them with my slick moves. You know, this is how they won in the music video. So,
Alrighty.
The zombie that's laughing with you, April Heard, starts like nodding in the direction of the graveyard and starts walking back in that direction.
Yeah, I'll follow my zombie friend.
Cool. You're
He seems to-
following.
They seem to know what's up.
Spoons, are you also following in your
Spoons will
zombie?
follow.
Okay.
Busting out a
Bailey-
couple good moves every once in a while.
Bailey and Arden, what are you guys up to?
I think I'm gonna stop dancing just for a little bit and
Okay.
try to zombie along with them too.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an essence check. Arden, what are you up to?
She's not gonna try and be a zombie. She's just gonna like stay at the back so that the other zombies don't look at her. Is there anyone like behind us that she has to-
You turn around. There seem to be a couple zombies like couple feet back.
Oh, like so they can see me and they're aware that I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Are they like actively trying to get at me?
Not right now.
Okay, then I won't do anything about that, but I'm just gonna go a little closer to the rest of the group.
Cool. Yeah, you kind
For
of like
protection.
get in between all of them and they kind of circle you to protect you. Bailey, how many successes on your essence check?
One.
One. Perfect. You guys all start heading over. As you start getting closer to the graveyard.
Oh no.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You start hearing the party music coming from the manor as you start walking. As you get closer, you can see lights, lasers, fog. As this like hordes of zombies from all directions are kind of walking slowly but surely to the house. There is a zombie bouncer by the front door who is like checking people in. So you start approaching the house. What is your course of action?
As we get closer, Spoons is kind of gonna pull Arden towards her. And when they get close to the bouncer, she's gonna kind of like lift up Arden's arm and say, "Snack for later."
No. I think like as this is happening, like Arden is too small to really resist against Spoons pulling them towards this, and like too focused on making sure their stack of books doesn't fall down, which now has the notebook like precariously kind of stacked on top of it as well. I would like to cast my disguise spell that like where like I'm like literally bending light away from me so people don't look at me.
Yeah. Go ahead. We'll do 2 successes for this one.
We'll do 2 successes, and so I roll the stat that I cast with. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. +1 because it's a rote spell, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I have 1, 2, 3 successes.
Incredible. So as you go snack for later, the zombie bouncer like kind of looks at you and goes, "Huh?" And you look around and Arden has disappeared.
Oh.
And the zombie like grabs the pen that they're writing with and like puts another tally on the clipboard as each of you walk in. You walk in to this house party. There's some zombies chilling on a couch. There's some kind of on the dance floor. There's like a zombie stirring a punch that does not look like it's something that you should be drinking. Yeah, you are now inside the zombie house party.
With Arden's bending light spell, does that affect just one person, or are you just gone to us for now?
No, I'm just gone. Because that's how like
Okay.
vision works, right? Like light refraction. I don't know.
I have a
Totally.
1 intelligence point, so I just had to double check.
That's fair. I think that she will like give you like a little like tug on the arm just so that you know that they're like still there.
Okay.
It sounds like we've been a sorcerering party for a little while, so so Spoons might just know that this is a thing she does.
A humanitarian organization.
Yeah.
With the poster badges.
Yeah. Naturally.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of move through the party. If anyone if any zombies bump into me, I'm gonna like moan about politics and be that guy at the party. So no one wants to be around me. I'm gonna like vote for Larissa Mayer.
They like start walking away in the other direction. One of them goes, "Who is this guy?" Like, yeah, complaining.
Perfect cover.
Spoons is gonna kind of be skirting around the edges, sticking to the walls a little bit, looking for Theobald Knight.
Yeah, make me an
He's
intelligence
around.
check.
Oh man. A 0 is a 10, right?
Correct.
So a 1 success.
Incredible. He does not appear to be on this floor.
Okay.
Yeah, I am taking advantage of people can't see me to like kind of obviously like see what the deal is with the zombies, and like they have the notebook out and they're taking like copious notes.
Yeah.
Very like in depth of just like how are they acting? Do they seem intelligent? Can they talk? Do they understand each other?
Yeah.
How many of them are like have bits falling out, right? Like
So most of them have some sort of bits falling out. Some of them look fresher than others.
Okay.
So like it's very easy to tell which zombies were the zombies like from the graveyard and which zombies were zombies that have been like churned since. And so some of them are in like greater states of decay. I'm not going to go in depth, but like you get the picture. However, they all seem to kind of just be having a good time. There's a zombie DJ spinning some tunes. There are some zombies like doing a little limbo contest. There are some zombies like very clearly flirting with each other. Yeah, having just a good time. It just looks like a normal house party, except all of the guests are undead.
Good for them.
Arden has never been to a house party in her life, so she doesn't know how much of this is like zombies and how much of this is just how people actually are at parties.
Yeah, very, very, very real.
I think Bailey's gonna look for like if anyone's playing a game of like a beer pong somewhere. Looking for one to participate in.
Yeah, you find like a long table, cup set up. There's two zombies on one side and one zombie kind of like waving his arms around, trying to find a partner.
I like walk over.
Like, after you.
Okay. And like I pick one up and I like throw it.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a coordination check.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is one success.
Incredible. You land it in one of the cups as you guys start playing beer pong.
That is killing me. You know what? Chat, y'all take a drink. It's on me. Hydrate, chat.
Thank you.
And players.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at zombie. Sorry, zombie. Oh God.
Oh my goodness.
My brain is only derivations of that right now. Brains? Sorry, brains?
Me during midterm season, truly.
Relatable. I think that Spoons is probably gonna. I'm assuming there's like a second layer to the building.
There is.
Spoons is gonna
floor.
try and track down Theobald.
Yeah. So you're heading upstairs. Is anyone going with Spoons?
I'd like to stick with Spoons just to make sure that they're okay. I don't know
Cool.
where
Thanks,
Arden
bud.
ran off to, but maybe
Cool.
Arden could cover Bailey.
Cool.
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, Reed, sorry, real quick. How
Yes.
long are we saying that my like disguise spell is lasting?
An hour.
Sure. Okay.
Cool.
So I don't have to like worry about it. All right, just checking.
Yeah, because that's lame. Yeah, you're good.
Mhm.
Bailey, give me another coordination check as the camera kind of pans past you playing beer pong.
I'm sorry, that was towards me, wasn't it?
It was, yes.
Lost in the sauce.
Just vibe into the zombie house music.
Hard not
You went
to.
too hard. I'm so sorry.
Can I get another coordination check to see how you're doing in beer pong?
That is another success.
Incredible. You guys are very much in the lead, and your partner looks ecstatic that you were the one who joined them. Your partner's not very good because, they're zombies, so the other team also isn't very good. So you're really scoring all the points.
I like pat his back, like, and that's okay. Fist bump. Yeah.
One of his fingers falls off. Spoons and Aethelhard, you guys start to head upstairs. You walk past like two zombies making out on the stairs. As you walk past, you walk upstairs and there are like a couple different doors. There's like 3 doors, 2 on the right and 1 on the left.
Can I make a smell check?
Sure. What
It was
do
Hazel
you?
who said he smells, right? I'm looking for not a zombie smell, but just
Yeah.
a smell.
What do you want to roll for that?
I feel like I want to say essence just because of the essence, but I don't know.
That makes sense to me. Go ahead and give me an essence check.
That is 0 successes.
Yeah, you start smelling, and all you can smell is undead zombies.
Do not take a deep breath in through the nose. I would recommend mouth breathing for the next level.
And you can taste them. It's worse.
No breathing, got it. How many doors are there?
There's 3, 2 on the right, 1 on the left.
Okay. What one do you think we should take first?
I'm gonna kind of like stumble towards whichever one's closest,
Sure, that would be the first
And-
one on the right.
and then I'd like to like put my ear to it and listen.
Absolutely. Give me an intelligence check.
That'll be 2 successes.
2 successes. You listen and you hear a zombie having a real hard time, a toilet flushing. Sounds like this is the bathroom.
I'm gonna shake my head at Spoons.
I'm gonna listen at the door on the left.
Cool. Give me an intelligence check.
No success.
No successes. It's too hard to hear. You don't hear anything.
Hey, do you want to come check this one out? I'm still reeling from the zombie smell.
Yeah, I'll zombie shuffle over there.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check. This one will need 2 successes.
From me?
Yeah, from you.
3 successes.
Yay!
You listen in and you hear a couple zombies groaning and a deep voice of a man kind of, oh, chrysanthemum, that's a good one.
Gonna nod my head, yeah. Towards Spoons, and I'm gonna whisper, like, how do you want to go about this? I think he's in there.
I feel like we should probably have Bailey with us just in case things go a little pa, you know?
It sounds like he's having a good time.
Oh, we could go down, grab our other buddies here, bring him some zombie punch. Make a good first impression.
Big brain idea right there.
The biggest. Spoons is gonna kind of finger guns and head back downstairs, trying to find Bailey and Arden.
Yeah, Bailey is still at the fear pong table. That pun was so good. Bailey, give me one more coordination check with advantage to see if you win.
So is that one more die?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. I made it up.
That is 3 successes then.
Incredible. You got you make it downstairs. Ithard, are you going with Spoons or are you staying upstairs?
I'm gonna stay upstairs and I'm gonna go along with my like politics, zombie politics thing. If anyone tries to get too close to me.
Cool. You know what seems to be bothering you? Spoons, you walk down as Bailey is sinking the last ball into the last cup. As they win Fear Pong. The zombie next to Bailey goes going for like a chest bump.
Zombie friend, hey, we're upstairs. Like really obvious, like wink that is probably not so obvious to zombies, but hopefully we'll get Bailey's attention.
Like finger gun at my bro.
It's like one finger gun and one thumbs up because he's missing a finger.
And I'm gonna slowly start slinking away. Like, did you see that? I am the coolest kid here.
You really are the coolest zombie. Have you? Okay, you haven't seen Arden. Have you felt or heard Arden around?
Oh, I'm right here, says Arden, like right behind us.
Spoons like wigs out for a second. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So zombie noise. We found maybe Theobald upstairs. If you want to, Ethelhard is upstairs, just kind of keeping an ear on things. But if we all want to kind of mosey on up, and I will see you there, and starts kind of like slinking off,
and just goes.
You all start making your way back upstairs.
Oh
my gosh!
Welcome in.
Thank you so much. To quote the welcome in raiders. Thank you so much to the welcome in for a raid. If you guys don't follow the welcome in already, they are an actual play channel. They do a lot of D&D streams, and you should definitely check them out. Thank you so much. We're playing a game entitled Sorcerers Without Borders. Currently, our group of humanitarian sorcerers are investigating a zombie raid to try and figure out how these zombies came to be. And they're heading upstairs in the party to go try and find a man named Theobald Knight. So you all head upstairs. Ethelhard, you are standing guard by the door. Nobody's kind of come to bother you. And you see 2 of your friends, and you can assume that Arden is also with them.
99% of zombies own 0% of that. Oh, hey everyone.
Right, what's our plan here? How do we want to go about this? Oh, I forgot the punch. Spoons is gonna go and get some zombie punch.
You like slowly zombie your way back downstairs, grab some dark, thick red punch, and bring it back up.
She's gonna stir it up with one of her spoons.
Is the punch blood by chance?
I am not going to try it.
You said it was dark and thick. Okay.
Maybe.
All right. Are we ready to go? Wait, are you trying to drink some Bailey? It looked like you were pantomiming, like reaching for it, and I was afraid. Like, that is for zombies only. Okay, Spoons is gonna...
Zombies only.
Zombies only. Spoons is gonna knock on the door and say, zombie punch!
The room goes silent as you hear some shuffling around. As a man that you recognize from the photograph in the mayor's office, dressed in like a red velvet like bath, opens the door and is like, "Hello?
Thanks for the great party." Hand over the punch.
He like takes the punch from you. Go ahead and give me another essence check to see how convincing your zombie acting is.
That is 2 successes.
All right, come on in. And he waves you in. You walk into this room. There's like a bunch of different couches, a bed, and there's a bunch of like scandalously dressed like female zombies, like all hanging out in this room. Do you all walk in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
He'll close the door and he goes back and he sits down on the couch and he gives the zombie punch to the zombie sitting next to him. Here you go, Chrysanthemum. It's from them. As he like puts his arms like on the top of the couch and it's just sitting and chatting with some zombies who are not talking back. They're just groaning, but it is what it is. And this is Theobald Knight in all of his glory.
Something like that. Spoons is gonna kind of like look over at the rest of the sorcerers and say, oh, gosh, I can't believe it. Ruben was right. He really just does need friends.
Arden is gonna like kind of like walk up like to like right in front of where Theobald is to just try and investigate him a little.
Sure, go ahead and
try and see what his deal is.
An intelligence check?
Sure. That is 2 successes.
Yeah. The vibes that you get from this man, lonely, desperate, really, really excited to be surrounded by people. He smells bad.
Okay.
He looks kind of weird.
Okay.
Yeah. You get the sense also that this man might be some sort of undead himself.
Okay.
And that explains the bad smell.
Okay. So does he smell like similar to the other zombies or
different, but also in the undead category of smelling bad?
All right. I will come back and like Arden will come back and like relay this to the rest of the party. Still totally invisible. Just like, well, so so here's the deal. Like, I think he might be, and so on and so forth.
I'm gonna try to use my politics thing to try to like see if I can get any of the lady zombies out of the room. So we
yeah. There's like 5 lady zombies. 2 of them are like sitting on the couch with him, and 3 are on a couch. You sit down with the other 3 and start talking about zombie politics, and they immediately get out of there. So now there's only the 2 who are like on either side of him.
Once those zombies leave, I would like to cast telekinesis and move like a dresser or something in front of the door.
Okay.
Kind of like blocking it off.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a 2 success roll in order to do that successfully.
Okay, so I roll, since I'm an essence caster, I roll my essence score.
And if it's a rote spell, you add an extra die.
Okay, it is not. It is just a normal one. But that is 3 successes.
Incredible. You do it so sneakily that he doesn't even notice as you move the dresser to rest in front of the door.
Do we notice that the dresser gets moved?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's too busy flirting with a zombie.
Yeah, so with that, I'm gonna kind of take that as like the go thing of be kind of like drop the act a little bit and be like, I'm trying to think about a phrase. Sorry.
That's good.
Switching from zombie voice to April Red Heart voice, like, nice party you're having here.
Ah! Hello.
We got a call from the mayor about a lot of zombies. Wondering if you knew anything about that.
I don't know anything about that.
Insight check. With my 1 intelligence.
He's lying.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that. Has 2 zombies next to him.
Like,
Spoons is gonna kind of
be
like brush up all the dust.
How many of you are zombies?
The 3 of us.
I want a beer pong.
I'm also alive. I'm also alive, says Arden.
And
Well,
our
what was
invisible
that?
friend.
A ghost.
Oh, okay. You should have just said that. Wow. Okay. Well, hi. Hello.
But yeah, we're a humanitarian. We're the Sorcerers Without Borders, a humanitarian group, and
Oh,
Yeah,
I heard about you guys. Yeah.
under our charter, unconsensual zombification. That's it's not a vibe, bud.
I know it's a war crime.
Yeah. So, you mind telling us what's going on here? We like to help people, so help us help you.
I've lived here for so many years. And you'd expect, at some point that I would have made some connections. But no, everyone in this town hates me. And so much so that they stopped inviting me to parties. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn off the music. This seems like he grabs the remote and points it to the speakers that are in his room. It's just like it was weird to have like this heartfelt, emotional speech with EDM music playing. Anyway,
Understandable.
I just got lonely after a while, and so I thought if I'm not able to befriend people, I might as well make my own friends, and here we are.
That's like a metaphor, though, right?
A what?
A metaphor. It's like you say something, but you mean something else, but like in a poetic way, not like a lying way.
I don't think I didn't mean it to be one.
So you literally mean make friends? Okay, all right.
No, I literally made friends.
Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if you were doing like a play on words.
Yeah. Oh, right. Ghost.
I think Ethelherd just meant that maybe you should try getting out more.
Oh, well, I do, but I don't know. People avoid me a lot, so it's hard making friends when you're like 300.
Wow, you look great. Honestly, though, like
Thank you.
I would have guessed
routine.
like 50 tops.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Thank you. Taking care of my skin.
Can I roll intelligence to like see if I can figure out what kind of undead he is?
Absolutely.
That's 2 successes.
This man is definitely a vampire.
Oh, okay. All right.
Leans everything.
So the punch is for him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure there's got to be some networking for people with advanced stage. I mean, one of my friends at the academy was an elf, and he had tons of friends, and he was like 200.
Oh, well, I don't really get out much. The academy's so far away, and it just seemed convenient for all my friends to be located, literally underneath my house. So,
But I think that you're scaring the townspeople.
well, I was already doing that, so I don't really.
I think you're scaring them more.
Okay.
Like a lot more.
Well, they've been kind of mean to me, so serves them right.
Well, I don't think unconsensual zombification is really proper. That's not like there's a couple levels of escalation here that I think that we're missing. There's a misstep along the way.
I think that even if you are a vampire, we can still arrest you for war crimes.
Not if I do this. And he starts to raise his arms, and he pulls up his robe, and he flips it, and he turns into a bat.
Can I hug him?
Can you what?
Him.
Hug him? Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a physical check to try and prevent him from doing this.
Come on. With the power of love, I choose you. That is 4 successes.
Incredible. He goes to lift up his robe and transform, and you stop him with his robe kind of draped over his shoulder, and he's like, hello?
Hey, just because, times are tough and people don't understand who you are, it doesn't mean you should escape from your problems and, take it out on them. that's just not a healthy thing to do. I mean, I enjoy the vibe that you're trying to do right now, which is, get it better, make new friends, forget those people who are being toxic to you. But this is still kind of trying to evade your problems, and they will always be there if you don't try to confront them and talk it out and deal with it. So I think we should start making some healthy choices and make a game plan for what we're going to do and incorporate you back into introducing yourself to your community. And sure, you don't have to be friends with everyone right now, but it's just a good healthy step to try to figure out what's a good next step for you. I'm here for you.
And he just starts bawling into your shoulder, just crying, just a whole mess. I know, I made a mistake. It was such a stupid decision. I was just so lonely.
Oh, I don't. Ethelherd, I don't know what to do when people cry. What do we do?
Is there any way that that we can undo the zombification that was done here? We could start making things right?
Yeah, I have the book about the ritual of how to undo it.
Well,
You know what, Theobald? I have maybe an idea, but I'll let Ethelherd figure out finish what he was going to say first.
Oh.
Then I'll spitball in here, workshopping.
Maybe that'd be a good first step of with the community and everything, of getting back in touch. I mean, and if they remember their memories of being zombies, they might, remember that it was a great party. Right, everyone? Great party.
The two zombies who were on the couch go, ooh.
See, here's what I'm thinking. We get all the old zombies, the ones that were raised from the dead. We get all those guys back up in their coffins, easy peasy, no problem. We get all the people who are zombies that weren't dead before and get them all back into their normal, not zombie selves. No problem, easy peasy, right? And then here's what I'm thinking. We send out invites to everybody and have a less undead party, but we can invite the townspeople. I mean, the ambiance here, top notch. I haven't been to a party like this in years, and this is really great stuff. Your tunes jamming, your games looked really great. Bailey's a pro over there. Maybe sometimes you have to be the one to be reaching out, not the one waiting to be reached out to. So is there anything that we can help you with this ritual or anything like that?
Yeah, can you just stay here while I do it? I could use the support.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, all right. He says to Bailey, can you let me go so I can grab the book?
Can I? Well, when he asks that, can I I want to insight him, make sure he's not just bullshitting us.
Sure, go ahead and roll me essence or intelligence, whichever you would like.
Intelligence, because I have 4 dice in that. That is 3 successes.
Yeah, he seems real.
Yeah, I don't do anything then.
All right, I'll let you go. I'm here for you, bro.
Thanks. He walks over to where the dresser used to be. Where? And walks over to the door. Can you move did you move this? Can you move it back?
Yeah, you got it. And I'll telekinesis it back.
All right. He digs into one of the drawers and pulls out this big old dusty book. He brushes off the cover and scrolls through, flips through it onto a page where one half of the spread it's recipe for zombification, and then the other half of the spread is recipe for unzombification. And he starts to grab some herbs and sprinkles them on the ground. Starts to read the incantation, and before he reads the last part of the incantation, turns to the woman on the couch who he referred to as Chrysanthemum and goes, "I'm so sorry. I'll see you on the other side." And then he finishes the incantation, and you watch as the 2 zombies pop up and start walking back downstairs out of the room.
While he is casting the spell, Arden is next to him, holding her breath, copying down the zombie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Be useful in the future.
Yeah, when we play this game again.
Yeah, definitely.
Wait a minute.
Arden's
No,
thinking
wait
ahead.
one
There might be
second.
zombies in their future. They don't know.
It makes
So
sense.
true. Absolutely. Okay, well, the zombies who were dead will go back and put themselves away. And then the other zombies will go back to their... I mean, there's still going to be zombies, but they'll act like people. So they'll stop eating brains.
All right. Well, that's good.
I'm not really sad. I promise. I
Oh,
promise.
sweet boy.
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay, baby. It's okay. Okay, well, that was that.
Yeah. So I think maybe it might be worth it to we should go talk with the mayor about this. Yeah. But by the way, do you have like a crystal or computer or something? I'm sure there's like support networks for undead who are having problems, reaching out to people.
I know of a really good Facebook group.
Oh, I don't know what Facebook is. If you all me make an account, I think that would probably be really helpful for me.
I think we could help set that up.
Cool. And we'll go ahead and movie montage the rest of this. But, nice royalty free ukulele music plays as you help this man set up a Facebook account. He meets some other vampires, some mummies, some zombies online. They start doing weekly Zoom calls. He apologizes to the town. And the zombies are kind of reincorporated into society. One of them does run against Larissa for mayor and does beat her. So there is now a zombie mayor of the town, but Larissa is the assistant mayor. So, all is well. And you guys, you leave the town of Rose Lake and head off on your next adventure. And that is where we're going to end things for the evening.
Oh, that was so great, Reed. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We're going to let our lovely guests sign off. So we will start with Rachel.
What do I sign off with?
Who are you? Where can people find you if they want to see more of you?
Right. I am Rachel once again. You can find me at Wakey Cornflakey on TikTok, and I play in Tales from the Known Lands on Saturdays at 11 a.m. CST. We are currently on hiatus, but you can still watch our clips.
Cool. Shiloh.
Hi, I'm Shiloh. You can find me on Twitter at IceSunshower.
Cool. Squid the Dude.
Hi, I'm Squid the Dude or Ken, whichever you prefer. Not a squid, just a dude. You can find me on TikTok at squid.the.dude or here on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday nights at Squid the Dude, just no periods in the name. And if you want to hear me on Twitter for some reason, main_Neth, MANE_NETH.
Cool. Meg.
Hi, everyone. I am Meg, not Margaret, and you can find me on both Twitter and TikTok at Meg, not Margaret. That's MEGNOTMARGARET. Forgot how to spell my own name for a second. I post lots of D&D and other tabletop content on my TikTok and just my random thoughts on my Twitter. So if you're into that kind of thing, be sure to follow along, and I'm happy to follow you back.
Incredible. And I have been Reed. You can find me on TikTok at DND5E. You can also find me on twitch.tv/Starlight Tales tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to tune in next Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to play Honey Heist next week. It's going to be a great time, so be sure to join us. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Twitter at WOGDTO. And if you haven't already joined us on Discord, you can do so by clicking the link in our About on our Twitch page. Don't go anywhere. We're going to raid a dear friend of the channel who you can catch later this month in Dish Pit Witches at Nick the Tiefling. And have a great rest of your evening and a great weekend. See you all next week.